everybody. A warm welcome to all the 10th graders out there who are yet to appear for their improvement exam, that too for grammar, that is paper 1. A warm welcome to everybody out there. I hope you must be really ready for just attempting those questions which could be expectingly asked for your improvement exam in your improvement exam tomorrow. So dear students, be ready for the session, buckle up, and please keep a pen and a paper in hand to jot down the important points of the session, because these questions are really be very important for everybody out there. So now fasten your belts and ready to answer those questions which we are going to practice on the basis of sample question papers. We are on the basis of PYQs. Basically 5 years PYQs questions have been selected, and besides those, all other important kinds of questions based on your topics which are expectingly asked in your board paper, that we are going to practice very soon. So before this, I would like to know if I'm clearly audible and clearly visible to everybody out there. Please let me know through a thumbs up emoji in the comment section, guys. So let's get started. Here we have the very first question on screen. This is a mixture of all the types of topics that are there in your grammar, that are there in your language paper, that are there in your paper 1 basically. So the very first question says, the teacher said, come early tomorrow, the examination begins at 8 o'clock. So you have to just, tell the question in the form of a reported speech. You are supposed to answer this in the same format, right? So as this question says, you have to begin with the teacher told us, which shows that it is a question of reported speech. So it has to be attempted that way only. So the teacher told us to come early the next day as the examination would begin at 8 o'clock. The teacher told us to come early tomorrow. So first of all, you need to make changes, as we know that there are 3 major changes in the reported speech, that is change in verb, change in noun. Okay, dear students, so that you have to see. So in this question, we cannot just, select an option which has tomorrow. This becomes incorrect. Come by 8 o'clock, this becomes incorrect, right? So likewise, we come to know that the teacher told us to come early the next day as the examination would begin at 8 o'clock. So this would be our most appropriate option. So I hope that's pretty clear to everybody out there. Okay, people, I hope that's clearly understood. We are going to see the next question very soon. Okay, I hope that's pretty clear. That's clear, everybody. That's clear. Let me know in the comment section fast. What is this? All right, people, I hope that's pretty clear. So this is the most appropriate answer to our question. Next, let's see. Rahul not plays the guitar but also the drum. Now you have to start this question in a manner which has use as well as. So Rahul plays the guitar as well as the drums. Rahul plays the guitar as well as the drums. Rahul plays the guitar as well as he does the drums. Rahul plays the guitar. So in this you can see plays is incorrect. So the most appropriate answer to the question is Rahul plays the guitar as well as the drum. So this is going to be the most appropriate answer to our questions. So I hope that's pretty clear. Next question. Aman not only sings but also dances. Aman sings as well as dances. Aman sings as well dances. This is not correct. Then we have Aman sings as well as he does dances. Aman sings and dances as well. So this is going to be the most appropriate answer to our question basically. Aman sings as well as dances. Right, everybody? Next question. She said she would not be available. You have to use a question tag. Remember, if there is a positive statement, you are supposed to use a negative question tag. If there is a negative statement, you are supposed to use a positive question tag, right? So here we have, didn't she say that she would not be available? So just because this is in negative, we have to find out the positive question tag, which is she said she would not be available. Did she? Absolutely, this is gonna be the most appropriate answer to our question. Right, people? I hope that's pretty clear to everybody. Then we have, this is the most beautiful painting in the exhibition. You have to begin with no other. So how would you write? No other, no other, no other, no other painting is as beautiful. No other painting in this exhibition is beautiful. No other painting is beautiful as this painting in the exhibition. No. No other painting in the exhibition is as beautiful as this one. This is gonna be our most appropriate answer to the question. Next, I prefer aerobics to yoga. Now, there is a trick. Whenever you see the word prefer, so it has to be used with the preposition to. Always. You have to remember this trick. So based on this, what we are supposed to use, we have to choose an option which has to. I would prefer rather do aerobics to Yoga. Absolutely, we got the very first, right? I would rather do aerobics than yoga, not at all. So then it has to be skipped at any cost. Right, people? Next. I prefer a simple vanilla ice cream to fancy desserts. I would rather have a simple vanilla ice cream to fancy dresses. Again, the same thing. I would rather have a vanilla ice cream than a fancy dessert. I would rather prefer a simple vanilla ice cream. No. I would rather have a simple vanilla ice cream than fancy desserts. I would rather have a simple vanilla ice cream to fancy dessert. So what it is supposed to be? What it is supposed to be? I would rather have a vanilla ice cream than a fancy dessert. So this is going to be our most appropriate answer to the question. Next, then we have the next thing. He asked, when do you intend to make the payment? Again, this is in the form of reported speech, guys. So what you need to do here is, he asked, just because it is in simple present, so it has to be changed to simple past. So he asked when she is intending, no. When he did intend, no. When I intended to make the payment. So this has to be the most appropriate answer, guys. All right. Next, if the rain doesn't stop, Mariam will not be able to do the laundry. So now you making just unless in use, you are supposed to do it. Unless the rain doesn't stop, Mariam will not be able to do the laundry. Unless Mariam does not just the laundry, just because it already unless is there. So which option is to be chosen over here? We are supposed to choose the very first one. Unless the rain stops, Mariam will not be able to. Unless doesn't stop, absolutely. Unless the rain doesn't stop, Mariam will not be able to do the laundry. Unless Mariam does the laundry, unless the rain stops, absolutely, this is going to be the most appropriate answer to our question. All right, people. Next, this is the best movie I have ever seen. Now you have to start with never. So never had I seen, never I have seen, never have I seen, I have never seen. So whenever you have this word never in the beginning, you are supposed to use had and other subject, verb, auxiliary, and then the subject. So never had I seen a good movie, then this. This is the most appropriate answer to our question. Next one. Now we are going to do the fill in the blanks. Let's see. Fill in the blanks of each of the numbered blanks with the correct form of the verb given in the brackets. For example, next day my uncle dash a lot of time. Next day my uncle spent a lot of time. This has already been given to you people. Now you are supposed to answer the next. He dash select clothes for me. So definitely he selected clothes for me, right? And my aunt gave me my face a scrub. An incident is being told, and groom me as well. So we have written everything in simple past. My uncle followed me about uttering several pieces of advice before letting me out. Before, and then you have the gerund over here. You must never scowl even if the sun hits. Sun being singular noun, right? Hits you in the eyes. You must try. You must try looking pleasant. You must try to look pleasant or looking pleasant. You must try looking pleasant. Right? That we need to take care of all these things. Got it, lovely people? Next. So fill in the blanks again. There is a black cat sitting. Now these may be based on the prepositions, right? Most probably. You have to make use of appropriate prepositions in this. There is a black cat sitting on the wall, right? The horse jumped. Jump. There is a motion over the hedge. Then mother goes to the market every day. Simple. Several people have climbed Mount Everest in recent years. Absolutely very simple. I often go to school with my friend. I have left my keys at home. Instead of taking prove your worth by doing something. I have not slept since yesterday because a fixed time has been given. A fixed time has been given. Got it, people? Next, choose the correct option to make one complete sentence without using but or so. Showing pity on the mouse, he turned it into a cat. Taking pity on the mouse, he turned it into a cat. The magician turned the mouse into a cat by taking pity. Taking pity on the mouse, the magician turned it into a cat. What do you think is the most appropriate answer? Without using and, but, or so, you are supposed to choose the answer. So, taking pity on the mouse, the magician turned it into the cat. The most appropriate answer. Next, this work must be completed. There is a deadline. Obviously, there is a cause and an effect. Why this work must be completed? Because this work must be completed because there is a deadline. Even on the spot, you get an answer of the question. Just in a flow while speaking, we clearly get to know what is to be used appropriately over here because there is a deadline. So, you are supposed to follow that. He fled somewhere his pursuers could not follow him. So, what's that? He pursued somewhere where his followers could not flee. He fled somewhere when his pursuers could not follow him. He fled where his pursuers cannot follow him. He fled where his pursuers could not follow him. What is the most appropriate answer? He fled somewhere his pursuers could not follow him. So, definitely he fled where his pursuers could not follow him. Absolutely correct. Right, people? Next. He began late, he finished first. Now, there are two contradictory things. There are two things which are contradictory over here. Contradictory. Okay? Next, see. He began late, he finished first. He finished first and began late. There cannot be any and when there is contradictory situation. He began first but finished late. Though he finished late, he began first. No, though he began late, but no. He began first. He began late, but he finished first. So, what it should be? Though he began late, he finished first. Simple, because there are two contradictory ideas. Next, choose the correct option and rewrite the sentence according to the instructions given. Add a question tag. You are supposed to add just the question tag. And as I told you, if there is a positive statement, use a negative question tag. If there is a negative statement, use positive tag. Alright. Likewise, Arun and Nikhil had climbed the mountain, which is a positive statement. Right? So, we have to add a negative question tag. So, had they? No. Didn't they? No. It should be the most appropriate answer to the question. This one. Got it, people? Next one. The children have broken the window pane. So, the window pane, this is to be used as an active passive voice. Right? The children have broken the window pane. So, again, subject in place of object and object in place of subject. So, what is to be done? The window pane had been no because it is in present. So, we are not supposed to change the tense. So, the window pane has been broken by the children. The window pane has not been, not at all. Why positive, why negative? No. The window pane had not been broken. No. The window pane has been broken by the children. This is supposed to be the most appropriate answer to our question, guys. Okay. Next one. The apples are so cheap that they cannot be good. Right? Likewise, the apples are too cheap and good. No. The apples are too cheap as well as good. No. The apples are too good to be cheap. The apples are too cheap to be good. Right? Absolutely. So, this is our most appropriate sentence as per the situation asked. Right, people? Next one. She is very clever and beautiful, both at the same time. Now, using not only but also, which is a correlative conjunction, right? So, how we are going to use, which is a correlative conjunction, guys? Let's see it. Not only is she, how do we do these type of questions? Not only is she clever, she was also very beautiful. This is present, this is past, not at all. Not only was she, not at all, past. Not only was she, not at all. Not only is she very clever, but also beautiful. This is going to be the most appropriate answer. So not only help, auxiliary verb, then your subject, and then your main verb. Got it, people? Next, he was a good storyteller, so his audience was thrilled, enthralled, strolled, enrolled. As per the situation, if he was a good storyteller, how would the audience would be? Trolled? Not at all. Enrolled? Not at all. It would be enthralled. It would be enthralled. So excited and so curious to know. Next, again the fill in the blank space questions, how we are going to do it. A farmer dash lived on the same farm all his life. It dash be a good farm. So we are talking about farmer's life. A farmer lived on the same farm. We would write like this, lived. All his life, it dash be a good farm. It was a good farm. As the years passed, right? The farmer began to tire. And he longed. For change, for something better. Simple. So I hope that's pretty clear now. Next question on screen. Many species of the insects were wiped when the jungle was cleared. It has to be wiped out, which means cleared, which means totally cleared. Right, guys? Then we have the next one. You can obtain the answer just adding. To adding, no. On adding, no. In adding, no. Just by adding. So these are some of the simple prepositions which we even know in our daily sentences at the time of speaking. So in a flow, while we speak, in a flow of speech, we clearly come to know like which is the best and the most appropriate preposition that is supposed to be used over this, right? Next one. On hearing the siren, Apple just stopped the car. Which is the most appropriate? I pulled in, no. I pulled up, no. I pulled down, no. I pulled over, which means moving a vehicle to the side of the road. Let's suppose somebody is just, giving sirens, somebody is honking, so you will just, take your vehicle aside, right? Like that. Next, I intend to visit my parents' dash this weekend. During this weekend, on this week, absolutely on this weekend. So this is the most appropriate answer to our question. Next, choose the correct option to join the following sentences without using and, but, or, so. Right, guys? Right, people? So I hope you could easily get the answer of this particular question as well. Right? Right, everybody? Right, everyone? So, he'll be late, it is certain. So, he's certainly late. It is late, he will be certain. He's certain to be late. He's certain that he'll be late. So, what you can write without using and, but, or, so. So, what it could be? I'm giving you this time to choose this answer. Absolutely. This one, he's certain to be late. Or, right? Next one. She keeps her money in the purse. This is the purse. So, this is the purse where she keeps her money. Simple. Now, let me see whatever I have spoken. Have we got the option over here? This is the purse where she keeps her money. This is the money. No. Simple. So simple. This is the purse where she keeps her money. Okay? Next. He said something I did not hear. I hear he said something. No, I heard something what he said. I did not hear what he said, or I did hear what he said. He said something but somebody could not hear. So absolutely the option goes with this option. Right? The question goes with this option. Alright, people? Next. He may be blunt, he's at least honest. Two situations. That okay, he's a bit rude, he's a bit arrogant, but he clears. He's very straightforward. So, although he is blunt, he may be blunt and honest, he is blunt and at least no. He is at least blunt and honest, no. Although he is blunt, he is at least honest. He may be blunt and honest at least. Absolutely, this is going to be the, although he is blunt, he is at least honest hai, right? That you have to understand like this. Okay, Ranjan, Rasoi with us? Now, the next question on screen, read each sentence with its instructions. Choose the correct answer from the options provided beneath each. The news has been brought to us by him. Again, this is based on active passive, guys, right? Where we are not supposed to change tense. Okay? No change in tense. The news has been brought. You are supposed to change passive into active. The news has been brought. That means he brought us the news. To us is also there. He brought us the news. He has brought us the news. Obviously, this is the most appropriate answer to our question, guys. Okay, people. Next. The national anthem began when I reached school. No sooner had the national anthem began than I reached, as I already told you, no sooner had I reached school than the national anthem began. No sooner does the not at all. This is totally incorrect. No sooner had I reached, no sooner had I had the national anthem begin. What should be the answer? No sooner had I reached school than the national anthem began. Absolutely, this is the most appropriate answer to our question, guys. Okay, next thing. Rajiv is too weak to walk. Rajiv is so weak, so he cannot walk. Rajiv is so weak to walk. Rajiv is so weak that he cannot walk. Rajiv is so weak that he can walk. Had there been two, then we would have definitely chosen this. Rajiv is too weak to walk. So Rajiv is so weak that he cannot walk. Simple. Simple. As simple as that. Right? Next. It is dangerous as well as illegal to ride a motorcycle without a helmet. So definitely you have to begin with it is not. So it is not dangerous but illegal to ride a motorcycle. It is not only dangerous but also illegal to ride a motorcycle. Absolutely, we got our answer. It is not only dangerous and also no. So it is not only dangerous and also illegal. No, it is not only dangerous but also illegal. Right? This is the most appropriate answer to our question. I hope this is clear. Next, Nima would rather read a book than watch a movie. Nima would rather prefer the book to the movie. Neither would rather prefer reading a book to watching movie. Nima would rather prefer watched a movie. Not at all. Nima would prefer the book to watching a movie. What it should be now, you decide what should be the most appropriate answer to the question. Definitely, Nima would prefer reading a book. We have reading Jaren along with watching a movie. So this is our most appropriate answer to the question, guys. Next, he said, will you listen to such a man? He began. Again, this question is based on reported speech. Okay, guys. So he asked them to listen to such a man. He asked them, would you listen to such a man? Not at all. He asked them whether they would listen to such a man. He asked them not to listen, not at all. This is totally incorrect. He asked them whether they would listen. Will you listen? Will is changed to would. He asked them, would you listen? Not at all. He asked them to listen. No. Just because this is based on an interrogative sentence. And as per the rules, we are supposed to choose the most appropriate answer. So the rules goes well with this one. Where we apply in interrogative, where we apply either if or whether. When it comes to models, when your sentence begin with models or helping verbs. Clear, everyone? I hope that is. Next. If you tell me the truth, I shall not punish you. So, unless you tell me the truth, I shall punish you. Unless I punish you, not at all. Unless I punish you, not at all. The effect comes first. Unless you tell me the truth, I shall not punish you. Tell me which is gonna be the most appropriate answer. जब तक तुम मुझे truth नहीं बताओगे, I'll definitely punish you. I shall punish you. Absolutely true. Got it? Next, in spite of repeated warnings, Anshul paid no heed. So now you have to change it into using despite, right? Despite paying repeated warnings, Anshul does not pay heed. Not at all, because it is already in past. Despite repeated warnings, Anshul paid no heed. Despite paying no heed, Anshul, no, not at all. Despite of repeated warning, Anshul paid no heed. So despite repeated warnings, Anshul paid no heed. Got it? So mark this one as correct one. Mark this one as correct. Despite many reminders, people did not listen. Right, people? So this has to be done this way. Next, Ria worked hard that she could not score the first position. Despite the fact that she worked hard, this is positive and this is negative. So instead of this, we have to choose because she did not work hard. Somebody could not secure position just because she worked hard. Not at all. Although she could not secure the first position, yet absolutely this goes with yet. Yet. Okay. I hope clear. Next, complete the sentence. You may leave early as you finish your assignment, provided that because you finished, no. Despite, not at all. This is contradictory. This is also contradictory. All right. This is because you finish your assignment, no. Provided that means you may leave early only if. It means only if. So definitely we would go obviously with this one. We would only go with this one. Got it, people? We would go with this particular option, which means only if. Right, people? I hope that's pretty true. All right. Now, let's see further. Next. As it was raining heavily, the match continued. Obviously, there are two contradictory things again. Okay, what is to be seen? Since, although, because, unless. So, absolutely the most appropriate answer to our question would be although. Although it was raining heavily, the match did not stop. Okay, people? Next. Select the correct reported speech. The teacher said submit your notebooks tomorrow. It is kind of an imperative sentence in which the teacher has commanded to do something. Yes, absolutely. The teacher said to students submit. No, it is already making use of incorrect reporting verb. Definitely this is incorrect. The teacher instructed us to submit. The teacher ordered that we submit. No. The teacher said submit. No. The teacher instructed us to submit our notebooks the next day. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. Next. Select the correct reported speech. Rahul said, I have finished my homework. Now, I'm giving you 30 seconds to complete this. Try to do it. Try to practice. So I hope it's done. Rahul said that he has finished his homework. Rahul said that he had finished his homework. This cannot be his. Rahul said this does not have that. This does not have that. So obviously this is also incorrect. This is also incorrect. And this is also incorrect. The most appropriate answer to our question is this one. All right. Next. Mother said to me, don't waste your time. Mother is telling me. Right. So mother advised me, told me, don't waste my time. I'm not wasting mother's time. This is incorrect. Mother warned me, no waste. This is also incorrect. Mother advised me not to waste my time. Mother advised me to not waste it. Not at all. The most appropriate option is this, in which in interrogative sentences we have used to, not to waste time along with first form of the verb in reported speech. Okay, people? Next, choose the correct article. Now, he is dash man. Honest man, A and the no article, which is to be used. Kaisha has already mentioned. I can see Kaisha has already mentioned. It's just, okay. Ranjan also. Absolutely, Anne. At the same time, guys, if I ask you a question, how would you write if there is written like this? What it should be? A, an, the, or none. I'm giving you one more question over here. Choose it now. Choose it now. What do you think? He is. What it should be? Member of Parliament. What it should be, guys? What it should be? Do let me know. Ranjan, Kaisha, ready to answer the poll? Are you? Ready? So guys, it should be he is an MP, just because it gives us a vowel sound. We don't have to focus on the letter. It gives us a vowel sound. Got it, people? So that you need to take care of things like these. Next, she bought dash umbrella because it was very raining. This is very, very simple. Just a basic question. So, an umbrella. Right, people? It has to be an umbrella. Got it, people? Got it? Absolutely. Yes, Kaisha. Next question. Mount Everest is dash peak, highest peak in the world. Now choose this as well. Choose this also. Yes, guys. Is it done? Guys, done? Shall we check the answers now? Shall we check the answers now? Okay, so this is the highest, because before any superlative degree, we make use of the, right? Next, choose the correct punctuated sentence. Where are you going? Asked Rohan. Where are you going? Asked Rohan. Now, in these sentences, I'm giving you 30 seconds. Please just see which is the most appropriate answer. Just with slight modification, you have to choose the most appropriate one. Yes, guys, do let me know. Do let me know, guys. Where are you going? This has a question mark. This has a full stop. Where are you going? Asked Rohan. As simple as that. Here it is written capital A. This is incorrect. Here, where are you going? Full stop. Incorrect, because it has to be having this. This is missing. Where are you going? Asked. This is small. Where are you going? Asked Rohan. Where are you going? Asked Rohan. So this has to be the most appropriate answer, right? Because in this you have question mark here itself. This is the most appropriate answer to our question. Choose the correctly punctuated. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you work hard. Whenever you have a conjunction, right, and when it starts with if, what it should be? Tell me, guys. Tell me. Tell me, people, what it should be. What it should be. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you work hard, you will succeed. Definitely. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you work hard, this is going to be the most appropriate answer to our question. Okay? Next. Select the correctly punctuated sentence. My favorite fruits are apples, mangoes, oranges, and no comma. No comma is there. So this is incorrect. My favorite fruits are apples, mangoes, oranges, and grapes. Apples, mangoes, and you don't have comma. Comma is missing. My favorite apples, mangoes, no comma. Comma is also missing here. In a variety of fruits in a certain category. So this is the most appropriate answer to our question. All right, people? Great. Next, no other girl in the class is as intelligent as Ria. That means no other girl is there. So you can say Ria is the most intelligent girl in the class. Without even looking at the other options, I could see that this is the most appropriate one. Ria is more intelligent? No. When we are saying that no other girl is intelligent, just like Ria. So definitely it seems that Ria is the most intelligent of all. Okay, so that's why we have to choose this one answer. Next, choose the correct transformation-based sentence. As soon as the bell rang, the students entered the classroom. No sooner did the bell ring, no sooner had the bell rung. So choose this one. Tell me what is the answer to these questions. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. So no sooner did the bell ring, then the students had the bell rung, then the students entered the classroom. Absolutely. Okay, people. Next. He's too weak to lift the box. He's so weak that he cannot lift the box. He's so weak that he can lift. No. He's enough weak to lift. No. He's very weak. No. So that means this is the most appropriate answer to the question, guys. Okay. I hope that's pretty clear to all of you out there. Right? So this is the answer. Next, change to passive. The tiger killed the cat. The deer. So this is in passive voice. Definitely the deer becomes the subject. So the deer killed. No, the deer was killed. The deer was killed by the deer. No, the tiger. No, the deer was killed by the tiger. Absolutely. This is our answer to the question, guys. I hope that's pretty clear to everybody out there. Next one. Change to active. The poem was recited by the girl who can run fast. So we are giving it a special attribute. The girl who can run fast recited the poem. So the girl who can run fast recited this. The girl who could run fast, no. The girl who can run fast has recited this, no. The girl who can run fast was reciting, no. The girl who can run fast recited the poem. Absolutely, this is our answer. Got it, people? Got it, people? All right, people? I hope that is pretty clear to everybody, right? Next, which sentence is in passive voice? Nana praised the girl's thin legs. The race was won by the girl. She will break the record. They laughed at her legs. Passive voice, where subject is replaced by object, right? The Nana praised, no. This is active. This is passive. This is active. This is active. So the correct answer is this. Simple. Got it? Next one. Join using a suitable conjunction. As she was thin, she won the race. She was thin and she won the race. She was thin, but she won the race. She was thin, so she won the race. Was it the only reason? It looked like she was thin, but actually, again, then since despite the reason that she was thin, but she won the race. Who are we talking about? We are talking about Ajwa in your syllabus, right? Next. Nana changed her mind dash. She show her granddaughter win. Definitely. When she changed her mind after her granddaughter won. Simple. This is based on the lesson The Girl Who Can. Right? The Girl Who Can. Simple. Next, combine the girl can run, the girl can study, she excels at both. The girl can not only run but also study and she excels at both. The girl can run also study, no. The girl can run but study, no. The girl can run or study, no. Or why this? So definitely the most appropriate answer to our question is this, dear students. So I hope we could complete, as we could practice these super 60 questions, and on the basis of these questions you can be asked similar kind of questions in your improvement exam as well. So I hope you could actually get some benefit out of it. So yes guys, we have practiced enough questions. Now I really wish you all the best. If you still feel you have any certain doubt, any query, that you can just ask in the comment section. Let me know guys. I hope this was all clear. We have discussed some tips and tricks as well, right, based on the questions simultaneously. So let me know guys in the comment section if everything is clear. We could practice so many questions out there. Now let's do this as well. Neither the students nor the teacher. Very simple question. Neither. Na to students na hi teacher could do this. So definitely the correct answer to our question is was happy. Had there been teacher and had there been students, then definitely we would have written verb, because we keep the verb as per the subject which is closest to the verb. So I'm writing it here still. Subject closest to the verb. Got it, people? I hope this is all clear. Wish you all the very best for tomorrow's exam. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening ahead. Take care.